And we welcome you to the SAISD Sports Complex and RC Audio Sports 2 on YouTube. We've got a good one tonight. The Brackenridge Eagles will be the visiting team. The Edison Golden Bears will be on the near sideline. They'll be the hosting team tonight. It's a big 12-5A D2 football game. Brackenridge Eagles, Edison Golden Bears. How more SAISD do you get than that? We're bringing it to you. Robert Villafranca alongside Cesar Mendez at the table. I beg your pardon, Reese Robinson up there on the cameras, Isaiah Castro up there on the other camera. It's the A-team, one of several A-teams that we have on RC Audio Sports here at the SAISD Sports Complex. Thank you for joining us. We're going to take a short break, and we'll come back and let you know how the coin toss went. Don't go away.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-337-1111.
You're gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of light, 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 light.
And once again, we welcome you to RC Audio Sports 2. Robert Villafranca alongside Cesar Mendez, Isaiah Castro, and Reese Robinson on the cameras tonight. Thank you for joining us. While you're here, you found us, obviously. While you're here, go to the, while you're at the channel, subscribe to the channel so that you never miss one of our live streams. The way you do that is hit that little bell icon. You'll be notified every time we go live. Last time I checked, we are getting really close to 1,000 subscribers. Maybe we'll hit that 1,000 subscriber tonight. If you are watching and haven't subscribed, please do so. We are in the RC Audio Sports pregame show, the Martinez & Associates personal injury attorney pregame show on RC Audio Sports 2. We love visiting with the coaches. We're so appreciative of their generosity of time. We'd like to share those visits with you. The visiting coach, of course, is Steve Garcia of the Brackenridge Eagles. Let us share our visit with Coach Garcia. Good evening. This is Robert Villafranca with RC Audio Sports. We're at the SAISD Sports Complex. We're visiting with the head coach of the Brackenridge Eagles, Coach Steve Garcia. Coach, again, anyone who follows Brackeridge knows that you inherited a program that was winless in 2 straight years, went 0-20 there, and you inherited that program, and you got a project, an ongoing project going on. You got 1 win under your belt. You're looking for the next one here tonight. I'd like to just ask you, where do you feel the project is? How do you feel the kids are coming along and adapting to your philosophy and such?
Well, I think we're halfway there, you know, and it's to go to say we're half through the season, so we haven't hit our full potential yet. And I feel that bye week really helped us, you know, knock out those mistakes, mental mistakes we were making, those missed assignments we were making, and going back to fundamentals, man. Because, you know, getting there so late, we weren't ready. We weren't able to implement everything, and not only that, getting all our coaches there. So, man, it helped us a lot.
Getting a bye week in the middle of the season, it's like a mini spring training,
yes,
right? And bring those guys up, so a benefit there. But on the other side of that, it's bang, bang, bang.
Yes, sir. And the bye week did help us get some guys back. We got our senior captain, Mikey Canizales, back. He's been out the last 3 games. That's going to help. Also, it did a lot of growing for our junior quarterback, Patrick. This will be his first game starting.
Patrick Mathis, first game at the quarterback spot. Just get back to Mikey Canizales, because you've been missing him since the league game. And he's a two-way player, so he's going to affect your offense. It's like missing 2 players. And the bye week gave him another week to heal there and get back in the program. And tell us a little bit about Mikey Canizales and what he brings to the program, not just athletically, but also as a leader.
It's his leadership. You know, him being there the last 4 years and seeing, you know, the different coaches come in, and, you know, a revolving door of coaches. So he knows that we're there for the right reasons, and he keeps reiterating to these kids, to our kids, to our athletes, that, you know what, these coaches are here to stay. These coaches care.
Absolutely, Coach. I was looking through your roster. I had to just check again to like they say, check my notes. You've got a junior, a dominant
Yes, sir.
a team. So of course,
sir.
every coach, you want to win now.
Right.
You want to win this year.
Right.
You're not going to concede a year.
Yes, sir.
But it's got to, the perspective has got to be. We've got some room for growth here.
Yes,
and what do you see among your juniors? I think Mathis is a junior, is he
Yes,
not?
sir.
And I was checking my notes on Mikey is a senior. Of course.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be tough losing Mikey, a senior, but those juniors get to see that senior leadership. And man, it's contagious. I tell the guys, like, it's very contagious seeing a leader like that step up game in and game out. Even when he was hurt, he never missed a practice. He was there on time and ready to go. And he's an extra coach we have on the field and in the sidelines.
That's such a luxury to have for a coach to have a kid on the field that can lead for you on the field. Coach, the Edison Golden Bears, I think they bring 3 different packages. They'll have 3 different quarterbacks that come in. Tell me how you prepared for that, and then also tell us what it's going to take for the Brack Eagles to get on the happy bus tonight.
Yes, especially when you play an offense with so many formations and motions and switches and shifting. It helped us have the 2 weeks, to prepare for them and just go over every formation, every angle or counter they're going to throw at us, and at the end of the day, our kids, if we tackle and if we fly fearlessly through the ball, we're going to be okay.
All right. Well, Coach Steve Garcia, the head coach of the Brackenridge Eagles. Can we get a Go Eagles, Coach?
Yes, sir. Go Eagles.
Well, there you go. Good luck, Coach, tonight. Good luck tonight and every night. Steve Garcia, head coach of the Brackenridge Eagles. This is Robert Gianfranco on RC Audio Sports at the SAISD Sports Complex. And we're back at the SAISD Sports Complex. We're visiting with the head coach of the Edison Golden Bears. It's Coach David Gibbons. Thank you again for the generosity of time, Coach. This is your 3rd visit to the SAISD Sports Complex, so the kids had to be very familiar coming off that bus.
Of course. 3rd game of the year.
Third time here. We love to have it. We enjoy streaming your games. Coach, the Edison Golden Bears struggled in the first 6 weeks of the season, but here we are in week 7. Brackenridge is the opponent. Get a win tonight, and you're back in the mix, just like that. What has preparation been, and how have you tried to convey that message to the kids that, hey, we're still in it, guys?
Yeah, absolutely. I keep preaching to our kids that on any given night that anybody can beat anybody in our district. We've had a great week of practice, and I told them, I go, hey, we want to be able to have a good taste in our mouth going into our bye week next week, and hopefully getting a win. We're going to go into this game with Ron Lopez as our starting quarterback. Ezekiel Sanchez is someone who we also kind of mix in at that play, but he's going to be dominantly playing receiver for us tonight. Jake Gonzalez, our sophomore quarterback, got hurt last week, so that kind of added to our injury bug. So we're going to look a little bit different tonight. We're going to put the ball in the air a little bit more than what we're used to. That's one thing that Ryan does well, is he throws the ball. So we this game plan is going to be a little bit different than what we've shown in our previous 6 games. And maybe the Air Bears tonight, but we'll see how that looks. We'll see how that looks.
Would you mind if I use that one?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Yeah.
All right. Well, very good. And Coach SAISD, as you said, any District 12-5 AD2, any given night, it's a 7-team district. You got to be better than 3, and you still have enough games left to make that happen. This is game number 1. What's it, what's left, and then a bye week and so forth. But what's it going to take to be on the winning side against the Eagles?
Well, they are who they are. They are a 10 personnel team and 20, so they don't get into any tight end stuff. I believe that on offense they're very, not that they're simple, but you know what they're going to do. You just got to stop it. again, with that being said, they're very simple, but they're pretty decent at what they do. They got a really good quarterback that gets after it. They got two pretty decent running backs. The O-line are going to get after you. And so for us on defense, we just got to make sure we wrap up and tackle a guy with the ball. Our defensive coordinator, Juan Vidal, in my opinion, has done a great job defensively as far as with the scheme. If you go back and look at our film, we have our kids in a position to be successful. It's just a matter of making the tackle.
Right.
And so, and like I said previously, our offense game plan is going to be a little bit different tonight. We focus more on what Ryan's skill set is, and his skill set is he can run, but he also's got a pretty strong arm. So I told him, hey, man, we're going to get the ball in the air about 25 times tonight, Hoss. I hope you're ready for it.
All right, I like it. The Air Bears, Coach. And yes, you're exactly right, Coach Garcia and the Brackenridge Eagles. A great job at executing their plan.
Absolutely.
But it's interesting to me that you bring this up. But as I've watched SAISD all year long, really been impressed with the defenses. The defenses have been really good this year. And the Edison Golden Bears have certainly, as you said, done a great job of aligning and getting to the ball. Got to seal the deals, and
absolutely
that's been an issue sometimes. So, anyway, Coach, thank you for visiting with us. Can we get a Go Golden Bears?
Go Golden Bears!
There it is. You heard it from Coach David Gibbons himself. Robert Villafranca with RC Audio Sports. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
The San Antonio Independent School District has the resources, the staff, and the schools to take your inspiration and make it a reality. No matter where you live, what language you speak, or where you want to go, SAISD will get you there. Register now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-26.
And we welcome you back to the SAISD Sports Complex. You're watching this game on RC Audio Sports 2, The Dose. On YouTube, the Brackenridge Eagles and the Edison Golden Bears have both made it through their tunnels and to their sidelines. We are getting set here to honor our flag and country by the playing of the national anthem. The Edison Golden Bears are the home team, so it'll be their band. It'll be the Edison Golden Bear Band playing the national anthem, and the Edison JROTC Color Guard presenting the colors for us tonight. As those in attendance honor our flag and nation, we're going to do the same on this YouTube channel, so stay with us.
At this time, we ask that you please rise, remove your caps, and honor America as the Edison High School Band, under the direction of Matt Eldridge, plays our national anthem. Please remain standing until the colors have left the field.
Edison High School JROTC color guard looking sharp, and the Edison High School marching band sounding sharp on the national anthem and presentation of colors. We here at the SAISD Sports Complex, the Brackenridge Eagles on the far side in white jerseys. That means they are the visiting team. On the near side are the Edison Golden Bears. They're wearing their black jerseys with golden numbers. That means they are the home team. And you're watching this game on RC Audio Sports 2, The Dose, on YouTube. The officials for tonight's game, the referee is Eddie Elizalde. The umpire is Danny Lengil. The head linesman is Amado Ayala. The line judge, Cody Bays. Back judge is Diego Agdado Jr. The field judge is Valerie McIntosh. And the side judge is Dacry Jones. Ray Tejeda has the game clock. He's a game clock official up here in the press box. His daughter, Stephanie Tejeda, will handle the play clock. So a family affair here in the press box. Cody Knowlton is the PA announcer for those in attendance, and I'm sure you will hear us on the field mic as well. In the pregame coin toss, the Edison Golden Bears won the coin toss. They had the option, and they elected to receive. So the Brackenridge Eagles will tee it up and kick it from their own 40-yard line, and then quickly be defending the south goal. So here we go. The ball is on the tee, and the Brackenridge Eagles are set to receive. Brian Hasso will kick it off for Brack. A high lob kick, and that can be trouble sometimes. Contacted, it's on the turf. Who's got it? The Eagles think they do. A high lob kick just beyond the 40-yard line, outside the numbers, and boy, that's a lot of hang time for a kickoff. It gives that kickoff team time to get there, and the very small margin for error for the return man, and wasn't able to field it cleanly. It went to the turf, and the Brackenridge Eagles quickly pounce on it. So the Brackenridge Eagles will kick off to start the game, but it's going to be their offense that will be on the field. First of all, hold on just a minute. Hold on just a second. The Edison Golden Bears coming to the... Well, there was a change of mind there, so just forget everything that I said in the last 30 seconds. Somehow the Edison Golden Bears, the officials pointed towards the Eagles, but the final outcome here is that the Edison Golden Bears will be the first team on offense. So the ball was whistled dead or something before the Brackenridge Eagles were able to get on the ball. Edison starting out on offense from their own 36-yard line, 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground here to start off. It is number 20. Number 22 will be the first ball handler for the Edison Golden Bears. That's Daniel Vidal, running back, senior captain. The starting lineup for the Bears: at left tackle is Roman Herrera. Left guard is Isaac Marmolejo. The center is Ryan Rodriguez. The right guard is Enrique Valencia. The right tackle is Jordan Atilano. The tight end, Jonathan Mendoza. The X, Matthew Gill. The T, Alonzo Perez. The H-back, Daniel Vidal. Z is Ezekiel Sanchez. And the quarterback, well, we've got to look. It's going to be number 11 to start off with. Oops, incomplete pass and quick contact, but it's number 11, Ryan Lopez, who will start at the quarterback position. You always have to check that before you call that one out. The David Gibbons and the Edison Golden Bears have a 3-quarterback package. They've had a 3-quarterback package all season long. And you have to double check to see who it is that is at the quarterback spot on any given situation. We've got an offsides against the defense. The Brackenridge Eagles will give up 5 yards. The down marker has not caught up to the line of scrimmage just yet, and he's going to move it up here a little bit to the 38-yard line. That'll mean 2nd down and 8 for the Golden Bears. The handoff again goes to number 22, and a zig and a zag, and he's in the open field. Daniel Vidal to the sideline. He's going to get caught from behind. Number 6 of the Brackenridge Eagles, Anthony Ward, senior defensive back, making a touchdown saving tackle. Vidal showing a lot of patience on that run and letting the play develop, and tackled at the 25-yard line. A nice pickup for the Edison Golden Bears. 1st and 10 now at the Brackenridge 25. He's going to set his man in motion. He's going to look over there, fakes a oh man. Number 7, the Brackenridge Eagles, Ethan Cuellar was almost in the passing lane, and he hung in there. He hung in there defensively very well. Was not convinced that the swing pass was going to happen. I think they were trying to get him to vacate that spot with a fake swing pass action, but he held his ground, and well, he was just a hair from being in the passing lane and taking that one in the other direction. 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Vidal again hit behind the line of scrimmage. The Eagles aren't able to seal the deal there. He'll get back to the LOS, and the Edison Golden Bears will be looking for a 3rd and 10. I like the way Vidal runs. Number 22 for the Edison Golden Bears, Daniel Vidal. A lot of patience letting the play develop and giving himself some time to make decisions about zigging and zagging and changing directions or going north and south. 3rd and 10 now for the Edison Golden Bears at the Brackenridge 25-yard line. Again, a man in motion, a fake jet sweep action, and the quarterback will keep it. He's going to get to about the 22-yard line. Not enough for a 1st down. Of course, Ryan Lopez handling the quarterback duties here. 4th down and about 8. You would expect this to be 4th down territory. We'll see. While the Brackeridge Eagles defense are still on the field, let me tell you, it's Jordan Perez, Vigo Mesquis, Gualberto Don Juan are the defensive linemen at linebackers. Ethan Cuellar, Jerry Arispe, Caleb Ortiz, and Josh Aguirre are the linebackers. The first 3, of course, are defensive line. In the defensive backfield, Jared Jones, a safety, Anthony Ward, a safety, and Robert Ibarra, Jose Renteria are the cornerbacks. 4th and 8 for the Edison Golden Bears, and they're going to go Air Bears. You heard Coach Gibbons describe it, and just beyond the reach of the receiver, the target was Jalen Nichols, and they were not able to execute on the play. A pretty well thrown ball, just slightly out of reach, incomplete. So the Brackenridge Eagles bend but don't break, and they'll take possession here at their own 22-yard line. And Coach Gibbons, true to his word, described this offensive attack tonight. He says, you might call us the Air Bears tonight. And true to his word, he puts it up in the air quite a few times on the first drive. So the Brackenridge Eagles offense will take the field now. They'll start this drive from their own 22-yard line. Steve Garcia, the head coach of the Brackenridge Eagles, came over from Lanier, where he was the offensive coordinator. And the first handoff will go to number 2, Joseph Delgado, and he's going to get some positive yardage. The Brackenridge Eagles offensive starters at left tackle, Drevin Lopez. At left guard, Pedro Canizales Sanchez. The center is Noah Bennett. The right guard is Jesus Salazar. The right tackle is John Paul Regalado. Those are your OLs. Nobody in the backfield. It's going to be a straight take there for number 5, the quarterback, and he's out in front of the Edison Golden Bear defense. Patrick Mathis is gone. Score that one. I don't think that's a flag. I think that yellow piece of material has been there. Let's see if we can if we get another look at that one from the center. Number 5, Patrick Mathis takes a direct snap. Might as well be a wildcat formation, but he's a dual threat for Brack. He can run, he can throw, and he has certainly shown us his running abilities on that play. Score touchdown for Patrick Mathis, a junior quarterback of the Brackenridge Eagles. Just like that, the Brack Eagles up 6-0. Lining up now for the extra point. Number 93, Brian Hassel, will try to convert this extra point attempt. Snap is a little low. The Bears are back there. I think they touch it. The ball is still alive. And number 9 for the Golden Eagles, Ezekiel Sanchez. Sometimes discretion is a better part of valor, and he says no chance that this one's going to go 97 yards the other way. He runs that one out of bounds. The extra point is no good. We welcome Mac Hakes, a Southway Ford, to our sponsorship team. We're so glad to have them. It was David Benavides and Anthony Martinez integral to creating this partnership. located on the in the heart of Southside San Antonio, right between Zarzamora and Highway 16. If you're thinking about buying a car, new or pre-owned car, if you're thinking about doing that, don't do it until you talk to Anthony Martinez or David Benavides at Mac Hague Southway Ford. They'll make sure that you get the best deal on a new or pre-owned vehicle. They'll make sure that you get the best trade-in value on the car that you own. We welcome Mac Hague Southway Ford to our sponsorship team. And I've got to remember, Caesar, you're going to have to help me remember here, the 38-yard line, there's a piece of yellow material that is not a flag. Right at the 37-yard line over here on the Edison side. I keep looking at that piece of material that's sitting there, and it looks like a flag from here, but it is not. It's been there the whole game. Another lob kick, and oh my goodness, this time the Brack Eagles, another great opportunity to get on it. We're gonna take our time here. Somehow the officials are pointing towards the Edison Golden Bears. So the Edison Golden Bears, my goodness, have dodged 2 bullets on a high lob kick that the Brackenridge Eagles did a great job of covering. And from here, that's over there on the far sideline. From here, it's just unimaginable that the Edison Golden Bears were able to recover both of those. Talk about dodging a couple of bullets. The Edison Golden Bears offense is back out on the field, and one of the things that you will see in any offense that David Gibbons is responsible for is a lot of formations, a lot of different alignments, a lot of motion. The handoff here will go to Alonso Perez, the senior running back, linebacker for the Edison Golden Bears. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, maybe. The officials will say it's the line of scrimmage, so this will be a 2nd and 10 after no gain on first down.
No gain on the play brings up 2nd down and 10 from the Golden Bears 38.
So the Edison Golden Bears were on a march. They were on a march on their first drive. Daniel Vidal with a great run, getting the Edison Golden Bears near the red zone, but then they were not able to convert and create a first down. So had one route clearing and another one coming to the flat. It's an incomplete pass. Ezekiel Sanchez a little slow getting up from the turf, but he gets up and leaves the field on his own power. The incomplete pass will bring a 3rd and 10. Ryan Lopez still quarterbacking, 1 pass and 1 run in the 2 plays of the Edison Golden Bears' second possession. So again, Coach Gibbons, true to his word. The Edison Golden Bears tonight. Ryan Lopez, quarterback, and he's going to roll to his right, looking downfield. He's got a lot of pressure. He's got a receiver, and he's caught it. Jalen Nichols. The official says, yeah, you caught it. You got it, young man. Take another look at that one. A great catch by Jalen Nichols out in the flat. Got one receiver clearing the route. Jalen Nichols cutting to the sideline, and Ryan Lopez just does a great job of connecting with him. Great catch, too. It was a catchable pass, but up in traffic, snags it. Not enough, though, to move the chains. A 4th and 5, and a 4th and 5, and the Edison Golden Bears will elect to punt this one away from their own 44-yard line. A lot of pressure here. Good punt. Good snap. Nice punt. It'll roll advantageous to the Edison Golden Bears. And touched by the Edison Golden Bears and pushed into the vicinity of Jerry Arispe. Jerry Arispe falls on it. Once it was touched by the Edison Golden Bears, that becomes pretty much an illegal touch as the call, and the ball is dead at their first touch. And Arispe, feeling like he had to keep the ball from rolling any further, jumped on it and took possession. A dangerous play, you might say. If he wasn't able to cleanly field that was going to be a fumble and could be trouble. Although I do believe once the Edison Golden Bears touched it, I don't think they had really a chance of recovering after an Eagle touched it. Jet sweep around the right side. Out number 3 for the Brackenridge Eagles is Mikey Canizales. And that is a young man that Steve Garcia and the coaching staff is so happy to have back as a senior, a very talented senior, a wide receiver and a defensive back. He has not been on the field since their game against Lee in week 3. So the Bears very happy to, I beg your pardon, the Eagles very happy to have him back. And this time it's going to stay on the ground. Number 20 is the ball carrier. Tristan Trujillo, we have called his name a bunch in previous games that we have called for the Brackenridge Eagles. Tackle for a loss there. A second down after Mikey Canizales picked up a first down on the jet sweep. We've got trips over here near us. The Edison, the Brackenridge Eagles in somewhat of a hybrid up-tempo. Hard count brings the Bears across, a free play. The Eagles recognize it, goes for broke. The intended receiver, David Prado, but a very high IQ, a very high football IQ play there. The defense jumps off sides. They don't make contact, so the play will proceed, and there's no risk. You can go for it all. If the ball gets intercepted, come back, accept the penalty, and move the ball up 5 yards. So high IQ, high quarterback IQ play for the Brackenridge Eagles once they had the Edison Golden Bears in the neutral zone. Little bobble in the backfield, and again, it was a direct snap, this time to Tristan Trujillo. Tristan playing the position of the Wildcat there, direct snap to the running back. Not much gain on the play. The ball is going to be set at the 42-yard line. Third down and 7 is the situation. Trips on the far side. A single receiver down here near us. And the Eagles will ask for the ball. Patrick Mathis looks downfield. He's got a receiver wide open on the sideline. A pursuit angle. Is he going to get him? And boy, he does. And number 2, Joseph Delgado. Let's take another look at that play. Patrick Mathis lines up at the quarterback spot. A quick drop back, finds his receiver on the sideline. Turn it upfield, step on the gas. The pursuit angle just there. A little bit of a horse collar penalty at the end of the play. So that's going to be half the distance to the goal line, moving it up to the 5-yard line. The Brackenridge Eagles now first and goal, threatening to take a 2-score lead against the Edison Golden Bears. Still in the first quarter, about to hit the 5-minute mark real quick. Mathis looks over to the sideline and makes sure he's got the right call. A deep alignment for Mathis, and he's going to take that right upfield inside the 5-yard line to about the 3. A little bit deeper than his usual alignment behind the center, creating a little bit of a longer snap, but it gives him an opportunity to read the line and determine where the best running option for him would be. And he gets it to the 3-yard line. Patrick Mathis, again, he's got Tristan Trujillo alongside of him. And we look at an option. The Bears are there, and a great play on the option on the Edison Golden Bears defense. Number 20 is Gary Lopez, a junior. A lot of discipline it takes to hold on to that quarterback, and Patrick Mathis was faking that pitch, but Lopez stayed right there. He had quarterback responsibilities. In a Wildcat formation again, it's a scrum at the line of scrimmage. I'm looking for an official. The hands go up, and that means it's a Brackenridge Eagle touchdown. Tristan Trujillo takes a direct snap, and the offensive line for the Brackenridge Eagles win the surge, and Trujillo's in the end zone, touchdown, Brackenridge. They'll start off in the swinging gate formation as they have done all season long, and see how the Bears will line up to it. If they like the alignment, they'll snap it from the swinging gate. If there's something about the alignment that they're not liking, they'll go to the extra point. Brian Hustle goes to his kicking position. The last attempt was blocked. The snap is good. The ball's on the tee, and again, right through the offensive line, or the Edison Golden Bears, and it's blocked. No whistle. Whistle finally. The play is dead. So The Brackenridge Eagles miss on their 2 extra point conversions, a 12-0 lead for the Brackenridge Eagles with 4 minutes and 8 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Presidio Concrete, Hector Gonzalez, Dre Gutierrez, you've heard us tell you their story for the last 2 years, second year as on our sponsorship team. Big or small, private, public, residential, commercial, they can do it. They've been in the business 5 years. I've already made a mark. They've done the concrete work at the Gorilla Enclosure at the San Antonio Zoo. They've done the concrete work at Veterans Memorial Stadium in Judson ISD. So you know that that they're trusted by big contractors on big jobs, but don't be intimidated by that. If you need a slab in your backyard for a patio or a shed, or maybe you're building a house and need a foundation, big or small, Presidio Concrete will do it all. The Eagles will kick off for the third time tonight. 2 lob kicks here before them. The Edison Golden Bears adjusting to that. We'll see if they go with that. The Bears he calls for a fair catch, and again the ball is on the turf. Well, just some near misses for the Brackenridge Eagles kickoff team, and a lot of credit to Brian Hasso on his lob kicks there. A lot of hang time, giving his cover team time to get to the ball right as the receiver's making the play, and that is. When you hear a bunch of hooves coming at you like that, it's like thunder, and it's a little bit hard to keep concentration when you know that there are that many covermen around you and you're trying to catch that kickoff. But the Edison Golden Bears are 3 for 3 on kickoffs. The Brackenridge Eagles just missing on all 3 of those lob kick attempts. And the jet sweep for the Edison Golden Bears. They're going to turn the corner. Jalen Nichols turns the corner for a nice gain out near. Yeah, that's a first down. That's a 10-yard gain for Nichols and move the chains for the Edison Golden Bears. The ball resting at the Eagles end of the field now. It's at the 47-yard line. The Edison Golden Bears have been in Eagle territory before. They got to the 20-yard line before they were stopped and had to turn the ball over on downs. Down by 2 touchdowns here. A very important possession for the Golden Bears. You certainly don't want to give the Brackenridge Eagles the ball back down by 2. The handoff goes to number 22, Daniel Vidal. Jared Eastby, the junior outside linebacker for the Brackenridge Eagles, making a solo tackle there after a 3-yard gain. Ball moves up to the 44-yard line. Ryan Lopez taking the snaps from under center. A little bit of a power formation. He's going to come across. Vidal again, showing some patience, and showing patience as well as Ethan Cuellar. We saw him make a nice play as the outside linebacker on the right side. Just a hair from a pick six, and this time he lines up on the defensive left and makes a nice stop at the line of scrimmage. So ball will rest again at the Brackenridge Eagle 42-yard line. 3rd down and 5 is the situation as Ryan Lopez goes back to the huddle after visiting with Coach Gibbons. He's going to be joined in the backfield by a couple of running backs here for the Edison Golden Bears. So some options here, and you can see maybe some misdirection, maybe some pocket pass protection. A nice pass caught in the gap there, and oh my goodness, stopped before he crosses the line of scrimmage. I don't see a flag. I thought that might have a shot at being called the a horse collar. Number 24 is Isaiah Mendez Armstrong. Let's take another look at it. Cesar Mendez has got that on the replay, and boy, what a route and what a pass all the way inside the 5-yard line. And I guess because he swung around, that one's not going to be called a horse collar, but it is a 1st and goal for the Golden Bears, and I only see 2 tick marks. I only see 1 tick mark between the ball and the goal line, so that means 1st and goal from the Brackenridge Eagle 2-yard line. The Edison Golden Bears have moved the ball. They just have not moved the ball into the end zone just yet, and they're going to be tackled for a loss there. Number 54 of the Brackenridge Eagles right there. That's Vigo Musquiz. And he's going to create a little bit more breathing room for the Brackenridge Eagles defense as a tackle for loss way back to the 5-yard line now. Second and goal, 5 yards away from pay dirt. Under a minute mark here in the first quarter. Probably get a couple of plays, depending on what Coach Gibbons would like to do after this down. Jet sweep and another tackle for a loss. The Edison Golden Bears, after reaching the 2-yard line, are going in the wrong direction. 30 seconds left to play in the quarter, and the play clock, you get 40 seconds, so that one's not even going to go up. The Coach Gibbons has the option of just letting this go to the break and visiting about it. He does not have to snap. He does not have to snap the ball here in the first quarter. Third and goal from the 15-yard line. It was first and goal at the 2 as the clock winds down to kind of held there at 5. Got a timeout. The Edison Golden Bears will call it. Coach Gibbons wants to talk about it, and clearly he wants to be headed south on this drive. Gives us an opportunity to introduce you to Yvette Theus, new to our sponsorship team. Soul Rose Medicare and Legacy, and October 15th is right around the corner. And why is that important? That means that it is Medicare open enrollment time. October 15th to December 7th is time to assess, evaluate your policy, and decide whether you want to stay with it or you want to go with something else. And I'm going to tell you, even if you feel like you've got the best policy in the world, this is what happens with Medicare policies. They can change from year to year. Make sure that you're looking at your policy and make sure that if you're loving it, make sure they haven't changed the parts that you love. Yvette Theus studies these things all day long. If you'll give her a call and tell her what your needs are, tell her what your existing coverage is, she'll be the first to tell you, yeah, that's it. You found it. That's the best one for you. Or, hey, take a look at these two plans. I think this one might help you a little bit better with your medical needs, and you'll have a professional in your corner. Yvette Lopez, don't go through this enrollment period without a professional in your corner. Yvette Lopez certainly fills the bill. Third and goal from the 15-yard line. Ryan Lopez will call for it. Play action. The Eagles are not faked by it. They're going to rush him at his ankles. He stays on his feet, and he goes to the sideline, gets to about the 10-yard line. It was going to be a roll left, and got a lot of pressure from that side of the Brackenridge Eagles defense, and the receivers were covered as well. So that will be the last play of the first quarter. The time runs out on the first quarter. We're going to move to the second quarter, move to the other end of the field. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel. We'll be right back.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martínez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en que puedas confiar. Llama a Martínez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-337-1111.
And we bring you back live to the SAISD Sports Complex. You see the big play for the Edison Golden Bears that got them to the 2-yard line. The next 3 plays not quite as successful, going in the wrong direction. Now it will be a 4th down and goal for the Edison Golden Bears from the Brackenridge 13-yard line. The Bears, remember, we're at first and goal at the 2. So, half and half maybe is the silver lining here is that you got a little bit more room to run some of your routes. You don't have to go with the power game, but you are further away from the goal line, so that's the downside of it. Ryan looks back. He's going to step into the pocket. He's got a receiver across the middle, wide open. Zaya Mendez Armstrong. The Air Bears connect for a score. Let's take another look at that from the from the 13-yard line. Nice move there by Ryan Lopez, stepping into the pocket instead of stepping back and making himself vulnerable to the pressure. Score it for the Bears on the first play from scrimmage on the second quarter. And Alonso Perez in score the extra point. Softly off the tee, we've got a flag, so let's see what the flag is before we call it good or not. Offsides against the Brack Eagles, score the extra point. So Edison is on the board, 12-7 with 11 minutes and 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Gives us an opportunity to visit with you about 7 Cents Media. 7 Cents Media, new to our sponsorship team. We're glad to have them. They've been on our team in other ways. The Castros, Sebastian Castro, Isaiah Castro, Arissa Castro, and Caleb Castro comes on from time to time. You see their camera work and their videography, their photography on RC Audio Sports. When they're not doing things for RC Audio Sports, they're doing things for themselves on 7 Cents Media. Have them help you create a professionally produced podcast, music video. If you've got a big event that you are going to want to have videographed, even streamed, 7 Cents Media is the phone call that you want to make. Glad to have him. So happy to have the Castros on the RC Audio Sports team. Isaiah Castro handling one of the cameras here tonight. His dad, Sebastian Castro, at Memorial Stadium, handling a camera over there. I believe Arissa Castro is at Memorial Stadium as well, handling the still photography. So the Edison Golden Bears now will kick off. And they're going to kick deep, a liner to the numbers. The Eagles are going to elect to return that one and bring it back to about the 25-yard line before the returner is tackled. The returner is Robert Ibarra. It's a ball back to about the 25-yard line. And again, a rule that I think is 2 years old. The touchback on a kickoff will get you back to the 25-yard line anyway. You can call a fair catch anywhere inside of the 25-yard line and get the ball at the 25. That is the intention of that rule, was to make the kickoff return a little less risky. So you always got to base the line of scrimmage. You could have gotten that on a fair catch. So it's a wash. Patrick Mathis back in the quarterback position for the Brackenridge Eagles, and the running back makes a first man miss. The handoff goes to Tristan Trujillo, number 20, makes a first man miss. Would have been a tackle for loss if the Bears had been able to seal the deal on that first touch, but instead back to the line of scrimmage. Patrick Mathis all alone in the backfield now for a 2nd and 10, trips up top and twins down here. He's going to a fake swing pass, and then he's going to run with it. Not sure if that was a designed play or Patrick Mathis saw something that he thought was made the Edison Golden Bears vulnerable. A little bit of looked a lot like an RPO, but the Patrick Mathis never had much of a blocking scheme in front of him, so I think that was something that Mathis must have improvised on his own based on something that he saw on the Edison Golden Bears defense. So a 3rd and 10, no movement on the first two plays from scrimmage. Patrick Mathis will ask for the snap, and he'll get it. Trujillo, fake handoff, a quick slant, and the ball hits the turf, incomplete. The target on the pass was Jorge Valdez. So 4th and 10, the Brackenridge Eagles return the kick to the 25-yard line and then unable to move the ball in the next 3 plays. So 4th and 10, and they're going to boot this one away. Jorge Valdez is the punter for the Brackenridge Eagles. And for the Edison Golden Bears, Ezekiel Sanchez. The punt is away. The Edison Golden Bears setting up a return, but the ball kicked away from the return man, rolls out of bounds at the 45-yard line.
Penalty was on the Golden Bears, backs them up 5 yards. First down and 10 from the Golden Bear 40.
The Edison Golden Bears with the football here at their own 40-yard line after the Brackenridge Eagles punt. And the handoff will go to the running back, a tackle for a loss. Brackenridge Eagles all over that. Josh Aguirre first on the attack, a tackle for a loss, a 3-yard loss on the play, second down and 13. Second down and 13 for the Edison Golden Bears. Ryan Lopez in the backfield and looking for the slant again. That's been a good route for the Golden Bears, and some positive yardage will bring the ball to the 44-yard line. Third down and 6.
Mathis pass complete to number 9, Ezekiel Sanchez. First tackle made by number 4, Jared Jones. Brings a third down and 5 from Golden Bear 45.
An interception on the play by the Brackenridge Eagles. Number 3 is Mikey Canizales, and again, we heard Steve Garcia tell us just how happy he was to have him back. After the interception, a 1st and 10 for the Brackenridge Eagles at the 46-yard line. And the handoff will go to Tristan Trujillo. Nice positive yardage to midfield. Second down and 6, and again the Eagles will keep it on the ground. Trujillo, again, the ball carrier, just shy of the line to gain there, so that'll bring up a 3rd and very short in the Edison Golden Bear end of the field. Still plenty of time left here in the second quarter, 8 minutes to go. Tristan Trujillo on a direct snap, a wildcat formation. Looks like he has reached the line to gain and more, so move the chains. The Brackenridge Eagles on the march after falling back 12-0, scored a touchdown to bring it to 12-7, and they're on the march again. Tristan Trujillo again, the third consecutive time to run the ball, and why not? He's getting some positive yardage. He's inside the 40-yard line. Steve Garcia likes what he sees from the running game here so far, so Patrick Mathis, his job is to get the ball to Tristan Trujillo, and the offensive line handling the rest of the business there. Trujillo a little shaken up maybe on the play. He's going to leave the field gingerly, so a new running back for the Brackenridge Eagles. That's number 22, Cruz Castillo. Over the top goes Patrick Mathis. He had a receiver just out of reach, targeting Joseph Delgado, and just out of reach. Third down. Third down and 5 for the Brackenridge Eagles. The ball resting at the 38-yard line. The Edison Golden Bear 38-yard line. So a hybrid up-tempo. The Eagles do not get in a huddle. They go to line up and then get the signal. So somewhat of a hybrid huddle, hybrid up-tempo offensive scheme here. They often run the play clock down to inside of 10 seconds, so I don't know that counts exactly as an up-tempo. A bunch, 3 receivers here on the short side of the field. One receiver all by himself up there. He's going to come to the three receiver side, and his target is number 3. We've called Mikey Canizales' name a few times as well. He's dangerous once he touches the ball. But that time, the Edison Golden Bears defense all over it. 4th down and 8 now. The ball at the 42-yard line. The Brack Eagles will decide to go for it, and they've got a receiver in the curl zone, knocked away by the defender, number 11 of the Edison Golden Bears, Ryan Lopez. He's getting the job done offensively, and this time sticks his hand there in the passing zone. The pass is incomplete. Ryan Lopez, quarterback, defensive back, a freshman on the Edison Golden Bears team, does not allow the Eagles to convert on the 4th down attempt. So the ball will go over on downs. The Bears up by a touchdown, by 5 points, a touchdown, with 6 minutes and 22 seconds left to play in the second quarter. They've got 2 of their timeouts left, and of course, now with a 2-minute warning, you can just about call that another timeout for the team who has possession of the ball at that period in time, at that point. So Ryan Lopez will go under center, power formation, an F power formation. He's going to hand the ball off to the second back through. Daniel Vidal gets some nice yardage here on first down. We'll call that a 3-yard gain. The Bears receive the opening kickoff, so it'll be the Brackenridge Eagles who will receive the kickoff here in the to start the second half when we come back from our halftime. So the Edison the Golden Bears have got 2 tasks here. Of course, they want to put the ball in the end zone, but they would also like to take as much time as possible off the clock. Lopez under center again. He's going to toss that. It's a student body left, and again Vidal. Some positive yardage again, but only a yard that time. So move that down marker up a yard. That's going to be that's going to give a 3rd down and 6 for the Golden Bears. Good defenses on the field. We talked to Coach Gibbons about that, and really we've streamed all the games that we've streamed here from the SAISD Sports Complex. I think that this is the year of the defense. I mean, Highlands is an excellent defense. We've seen Lanier's defense. We've seen Jefferson's defense. Brack has shown glimpses of being very, very good, a young team, and as has Edison. Ryan Lopez is going to roll his ride. He's got somebody on the edge there forcing an earlier pass, and maybe he wanted to to get rid of the ball a little bit earlier than he had intended. Daniel Vidal there able to make the catch for another 1 yard gain. That'll be 4th down and 5. The Golden Bears on their own end of the field at the Edison Golden Bear 47-yard line. And the Edison Golden Bears will send out their punt team. Jalen Nichols back in punt formation, a tight formation here for the tight punt formation for the Edison Golden Bears. A deep snapper is Jonathan Mendoza. Oh, it's a snap to the up back. Ryan Lopez, he's going to reverse it out. The handoff, so a little trickeration here on 4th and 5. The handoff ended up on in Ezekiel Sanchez's hands, and let's take another look at that. A quick snap to the up back. He had 2 protectors there in front of him. Hands the ball off, an inside reverse to the sideline and up the field inside the 30-yard line, or inside the 35-yard line to the 34. Nice play for the Edison Golden Bears. Hit that play very, very well. Went out, took their alignment in a nonchalant manner, and were able to pull that off. 4th down and 5. It was 1st down and 10 after the inside reverse. We've got a timeout on the field. The officials tell us that it's the Golden Bears who have taken it. It's the 2nd timeout that they've taken this half. They've got 1 remaining. So we're going to take a timeout with them. This is the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel from the SAISD Sports Complex.
Y'all gonna see me shine, 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 shine. Walking on beams of a light, 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 light. Oh, 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 oh.
We're back live at the SAISD Sports Complex. The Edison Golden Bears have just executed a fake punt on 4th and 5. They're to the Brackenridge Eagles 34-yard line. Ryan Lopez in the shotgun formation again. He's going to play action and get it out. Try to get the ball out to Jalen Nichols, and Jalen Nichols just was not able to secure the pass. Or I beg your pardon, he was able to secure the pass. It would have been better for him had that been incomplete. So he catches the ball for a loss. And so now instead of 2nd and 10 on an incomplete pass, you've got 2nd and 14. Jalen Nichols, a wide receiver and a defensive back. He's a junior on this Edison Golden Bears team. Christian Trujillo back in the backfield with Ryan Lopez. And this time the handoff is going to fake the handoff for Ryan Lopez, and he gets bopped at the line of scrimmage, and I'm not even sure he got to the line of scrimmage, but let's give credit to number 26, Josh Aguirre. For that Friday night contact. Under 3 minutes to play here in the 2nd quarter, 3rd and 14 for the Edison Golden Bears. We've seen this before on a previous drive. They were able to get the ball to the 2-yard line, and then went in the wrong direction. Ultimately, on that drive, they did score. But we've seen the Golden Bears concede some yardage. Got a timeout. Coach Gibbons lets the play clock go all the way down. Obviously, he'd like to be the last team with the ball in this half. So 2 minutes and 29 seconds left to go. The Edison Golden Bears have called their last timeout. You're watching high school football on RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel.
Been in a crash? It's illegal for lawyers to contact you first. If yours did, it could ruin your case. Don't trust law firms that break the law. Choose Martinez & Associates, voted San Antonio's best law firm 3 years in a row. After you've been in a crash, go with the law firm you can trust. Call Martinez & Associates. With us, it's personal.
Call 210-337-1111. That's 210-337-1111.
And we bring you back live to the SAISD Sports Complex. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel. It is 3rd down and 14 for the Edison Golden Bears with 2 minutes and 29 seconds left to play in the second quarter. The Golden Bears holding on to a 5-point lead here over the Brack Eagles. A quick swing pass out to Trujillo, and he makes a first-man miss. Does not get back to the line of scrimmage, so give the Brackenridge Eagles credit for another TFL. Tackle for loss for the uninitiated. Trying to pull out all my football acronyms here tonight. TFL, tackle for loss. So a 4th down and 16 for the Edison Golden Bears. They've got their punt team out on the field. Doesn't mean they're going to punt it. The last time we were here, a fake inside reverse to the tight end that came around. That was Ezekiel Sanchez who handled the running duties on that. Coach Gibbons lets the 2-minute, lets a game clock roll down to 2 minutes. We've got a 2-minute warning here at the SAISD complex. We're going to take a short break, come back for the final 2 minutes of the first half.
Get ready. Grab it, let's go. Go, Victor. Hold it, go.
And we bring you back live for 4th and 16 from the Brackenridge Eagles 40-yard line. The Edison Golden Bears in their tight formation again. The last time they were in this tight formation, we saw some trickeration and a fake punt. This time, no fake. No man back to return. The Brackenridge Eagles defending against a possible fake on that. Had all 11 men defending against that. The ball rolls to the Brackenridge Eagle 5-yard line. So their backs against the wall. Not much time left in the first half, 1 minute and 49 seconds to go. But remember that the Eagles are going to get the opening kickoff. So an interesting chess move here for Steve Garcia and the offensive brain trust of the Brackenridge Eagles. Do they go for broke? Do they take some chances? Are they risk averse? Or are they conservative here from their own 5-yard line? The Golden Bears won the coin toss to start the game, and they elected to receive. So the Brackenridge Eagles will have the option in the second half, and can assure you that they're going to opt to receive. Patrick Mathis, make sure he's got all his hardware snapped up. He brings a receiver, a little cross action in the backfield. And, boy, it gives up a little bit of ground, but gains it back. Tristan Trujillo met at the line of scrimmage in a 180 move, or we'll call it a 360 move. 180, I guess he'd be going in the other direction, but a 360 spin move, and he gets himself out of the end zone as that 360 spin move got him back in the end zone. Dangerous play for the Eagles as they gave ground with not much ground to give. Patrick Mathis all alone in the backfield here. Quad receivers here to the right side, and Mathis is going to take the snap and run the ball himself. Another 360 spin move, but with positive yardage. The ball gets out to the 10-yard line. So we'll have a 3rd down here. The Edison Golden Bears are timeoutless. They're without timeouts here in the first half. They've burned all 3 of them, so they can't stop the clock. The Edison Golden Bears again in a bunch formation, and a lot of time on that clock. They still had 22 seconds that they could have used before they handed it off, but they're going to give that ball to number 2 out there on the far sideline. Joseph Delgado is tackled for a loss, and fortunately for them, it's under 40 seconds, and the play clock won't the play clock won't even run. The Eagles do not have to take a snap here. Yeah, they're going to move over to the sideline. We're going to call that a half. The Brackenridge Eagles and the Edison Golden Bears will go into the dressing room. The Brackenridge Eagles up 12-7, a 5-point lead. We've had a great first half. We knew this was going to be a good game, and not disappointed in what we are watching here tonight. 12-5A D2 football, playing for survival tonight. The Edison Golden Bears and the Brackenridge Eagles are. You're watching RC Audio Sports football stream, and if you've followed us before, you know that we keep our cameras live for our halftime performances every time we stream on RC Audio Sports and RC Audio Sports 2. We're going to take a real short break, but I promise you we'll have our cameras back in time for the halftime performance. Don't go away.
La familia no es una cosa importante, es todo. At SAISD, family is practicing and making art. It's fulfilling your duty with honor. It's playing to win and changing lives through learning. Familia is getting you ready for college or getting you ready for your career. And at SAISD, the founding school district in the Alamo City, familia is not an important thing. It's everything. And it's available to any student, no matter where they live. So come join our familia. Now enrolling. Log on to SAISD.net/enroll for more information, or call 210-554-2660.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martínez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en quien puedas confiar. Llama a Martínez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-337-1111.
See me shine, 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 walking on beams of light, 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 light. Oh, 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 oh.
And we bring you back live to the SAISD Sports Complex. The visiting team tonight, the Brackenridge Eagles, their dance team, and their marching band will perform. First, you are watching halftime on RC Audio Sports 2, and you know that we keep our cameras live for halftime performances. We love them as much as you do. And the Brackenridge Eagle dance team looks like they're set to take the field. We're waiting on their cue, but I'm going to turn my mic down. I'm turning up the PA mic so that we can listen to the PA announcer describe the action.
Brackenridge Friday Night Lights halftime show. Cheerleaders are under the direction of Melissa Torres, and cheer captain is Gia Rubalcaba. Cheer co-captain is Nayeli Garcia, and our cheerleader of the week is Emmeline Garcia. Purple Star 10 squad is under the direction of Sierra Savage, and the Purple Star of the week is Ellie Curry. The Eaglettes are under the direction of Sierra Savage, and the Eaglettes are led onto the field by social officers Bianca Boteo and Alexandra Garcia, Lieutenant Colonel Gabby Rivera, Major Eliza Romero, and Colonel Erilyn Day. Eaglet of the week is Shelby Flores. And tonight, the Eaglettes will be performing a Palmer team to We're Not Gonna Take It. Let's give it up for our Eaglettes. As October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, Student Council would like to remind everyone of their wellness check for this month. Anyone can get breast cancer regardless of gender, so check yourself regularly to catch early warning signs. Please welcome the renowned Mighty Eagle Band to the 100-yard stage. Our freshman of the week is Sammy Balvadura. Member of the week is Jaden Villanueva. Color guard member of the week is Isabella Pedroza. And our section of the week is the saxophones. Tonight, the band will be performing the second and third movement of their UIL show, Journey Through Darkness. The band is led by drum major Isabella Castillo, and now sit back and enjoy the show. Mighty Eagle Band is under the direction of Mr. Jason Smith and Mr. Raul Trevino. Professional instructors are Mrs. Vanessa Garcia and Mr. Rudy Martinez. Color guard instructors are Mrs. Nicole Solomite and Ms. Yvonne Arriola. Principal Brackenridge High School is Manny Holford Juarez, and the superintendent of the SAISD is Dr. Jaime Aquino. Thank you for your support this evening, and go Mighty Eagles, go!
La familia no es una cosa importante, es todo. At SAISD, family is practicing and making art. It's fulfilling your duty with honor. It's playing to win and changing lives through learning. Familia is getting you ready for college or getting you ready for your career. And at SAISD, the founding school district in the Alamo City, familia is not an important thing. It's everything. And it's available to any student, no matter where they live. So come join our familia. Now enrolling. Log on to saisd.net/enroll for more information. Or call 210-5554.
Golden Bear Pep Squad, performing to Confidence, played by our award-winning Golden Bear Band. The senior Honey Bear members are Golden Dancer Sophia Baldado, Golden Dancer Wendy Carrion, Golden Dancer Savannah Hernandez, Golden Dancer Isabella Luna Garza, Golden Dancer Katie Ramirez, Golden Dancer Heaven Reyes Salinas, Golden Dancer Giselle Sanchez, Golden Dancer Serenity Sanchez, Golden Dancer Zachary Segovia, Varsity Cheerleader Isabella Mendoza, Varsity Cheerleader Sarah Saldana, and Varsity Cheerleader Ariana Valadez. The Honey Bears are under the direction of Jacqueline Lopez. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome the Edison Golden Bear Marching Band. The Edison Golden Bear Band proudly presents Pathways, Movements 1, 2, and Movement 3. Trumpet soloist is Chloe Navarra. Pathways will explore the journey of life and how we navigate it. The obstacles we encounter along the way define who we are, regardless of which path we travel. The band is under the field direction of Eric Gonzalez and Danny Rangel.
Check, check.
Thank you, band, for all your hard work this week. Now, sit back, relax, and enjoy Pathways.
Our lives are on a pathway. This pathway consists of where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. will cross, and others when they will separate. be obstacles in your path, but you can decide how you deal with them. Sometimes we travel on different paths. Although we travel on different paths, we're all on the same journey. Your path consists of where you've been, where you are, and where you're going. What is your path?
The Edison High School Golden Bear Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Matt Eldred and Daniel Soraya. The color guard instructor is Samantha Bravo. Percussion instructor is Alex Silva. Front ensemble instructor Nick Rosas. A special thank you to the amazing Golden Bear Band boosters for all of their hard work. The Edison Band would also like to thank Principal Dr. Cariello and the rest of the administrative team for their continuous support in music education.
And there you have them, the halftime performances of the Brackenridge Eagles dance team and marching band and the Edison Golden Bears dance team and marching band. We enjoy the halftime performances as much as you do, and with great pride, we keep our cameras rolling at halftime always on RC Audio Sports and RC Audio Sports 2. We are at the SAISD Sports Complex. The Brackenridge Eagles up 12-7. We've got one half of a game to play, 24 minutes to play. Before we do that, we're going to take a short break. Don't go away.
The San Antonio Independent School District has the resources, the staff, and the schools to take your inspiration and make it a reality. No matter where you live, what language you speak, or where you want to go, SAISD will get you there. Register now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660.
Ready!
Set! Go! It's a bad idea to run a foot race against these guys, just like it's a bad idea to go up against the billion-dollar auto insurance industry all alone.
Hire Martinez and Associates. With us, it's personal.
And we bring you back live to the SAISD Sports Complex, where RC Audio Sports is streaming all 18 football games played on this football field all football season long. This is the third year that we have done that. And we feel very privileged and thankful to SAISD for trusting us with this task. We love shining positive light on these kids, these coaches, these athletes, and these communities. It is with great pride that we take that responsibility on. Thank you, SAISD, and thank you, SAISD Athletics. 18 games scheduled here for the SAISD Sports Complex. We are a little bit past halfway. In a blink, the football season, we're in August, and then in a blink, we're in November. I don't know a season that goes by faster than the football season, but already we are beyond the halfway mark, and week 7 of an 11-week football season. The Edison Golden Bears won the coin toss in pregame, and they elected to receive. The Brackenridge Eagles had the option for the second half, and obviously they have elected to receive the second half kickoff. They're trailing by 5, so a big possession here for the Brackenridge Eagles. The last time the Golden Bears kicked, they kicked deep, and they're going to kick deep again. It's going to go all the way to the 15-yard line, and the Eagles will have trouble snagging that, but sometimes long runs will begin with a little trouble controlling the kickoff. Flags come in after the play. Number 5, it was Patrick Mathis, quarterback, who is also the return man for the Brackenridge Eagles. Flags come in late on the play. We'll look over and see what Eddie Elizalde has to say about this. Illegal block on the return team. And that must have been both flags on that one foul. So an illegal block is a 10-yard penalty. So move the line of scrimmage back 10 yards. The Brackenridge Eagles starting back a little closer to their own goal line. The mark-off is going to go a full 10 yards as it was as the infraction occurred outside the 20-yard line. So inside the 20, it's half the distance. Outside the 20, it's a full 10 yards. The line of scrimmage will be the 12-yard line. So give the Brackenridge Eagles a 1st and 10 on their own 12-yard line. And it's a jet sweep to Canizales. The ball is on the ground, and the Edison Golden Bears defense are going to scoop and try to score. Number 45 gets possession of it. Roland Ruelas. Take another look at that play, a jet sweep for the Brackenridge Eagles. The Eagles make a man miss, and then the ball leaves his hands. Scoop and score. The Edison Golden Bears defense are thinking, and they get the ball inside the 10-yard line. The officials are going to tell us that Ruelas stepped out of bounds at the 7, so a reversal of fortunes here. The Edison Golden Bears trailing by a touchdown and a turnover in an extremely short field now at the SAISD Sports Complex. The Edison Golden Bears offense is on the field after one play in the second half. Ryan Lopez will take the snap, and it's going to go right up the middle, not to be denied. A touchdown for number 22, Daniel Vidal. In the first half, I was impressed with the patience that he showed. This time, no patience. Hand me the ball. I'm going upfield. It was north and south for Daniel Vidal, and he is in the end zone. Score it. So less than a minute to play, just over 30 seconds of football here in the second half. A reversal of fortunes. The Edison Golden Bears have taken the lead. Alonso Perez on the field to try to extend that lead. A nice, smooth kick off the tee is good. Count it. So just like that, the Edison Golden Bears have taken the lead. It's 14-12. The Golden Bears with the lead, 11 minutes and 36 seconds left to play. gives us an opportunity as the kickoff and kickoff return teams take the field to let you know about 7 Cents Media. 7 Cents Media, Sebastian Castro, Isaiah Castro, Arissa Castro, Caleb Castro as well. If you want a professionally produced podcast, a music video, a documentary, if you've got a big event, a debut or a wedding that you want videographed, even if you want it streamed, 7 Cents Media is the phone call that you need to make. Get in touch with them. Of course, you see their work every time that we stream. The Castro's a big part of our stream team here on RC Audio Sports. When they're not working with us, they've got their own thing going at 7 Cents Media. Give them a call if you've got something that you want recorded forever.
Damian Vasquez set to kick off for the Golden Bears.
So the Golden Bears will kick off for the second time in under a minute, as they had the opening kickoff of the second half, and after a turnover scored on a one-play drive. This will be a squibber. The Brack Eagles front line ready for that one. Number 12 it was. Jerry Arispe alertly fields that ball, and the Brackeridge Eagles this time will get to start their offense from the 50-yard line instead of inside their own 20. So a little different, some different play calling that you're going to get out here at the 50-yard line than you would get with your back against the end zone. We'll see what the Brackenridge Eagles, Steve Garcia, and the offensive brain trust for Brackenridge can dial up. Patrick Mathis all alone in the backfield as they send quads near us and a single receiver up on the other side. The Edison Golden Bears just pinned their ears back. We've got a flag. It did look like there was a flinch. Looking for the white hat. Where'd he go? Yeah, it was a false start against the Brackenridge Eagles. The defense, of course, can move before the snap, but any little flinch, any little move that the offensive line or anyone on the offense makes before the snap is going to be a false start. It's going to cost them 5 yards. So move it back. We'll replay first down. It'll be 1st and 15 from the 45, the Brackenridge Eagle 45-yard line. Mathis brings a receiver in, fakes the jet sweep. He's going to roll to his right. He's got a lot of pressure, and he's going to be brought down. Number 45 right there on him, Roland Ruelas, who just recovered the fumble and almost scored for the Golden Bears defense. This time a big sack for Ruelas as he chases Patrick Mathis down on a roll right. And now the Eagles going in the wrong direction. The ball at the 39-yard line, 2nd down and 21. Patrick Mathis scrambling, a little bit of an RPO action. He finds Canizales, and Canizales yards after the catch, a good 7 yards on the play. So they'll move a little bit closer to the original line of scrimmage and be facing the 3rd down and 12. So the Brackenridge Eagles are going to be called for. It's an illegal block, a live ball foul against the Edison Golden Bears, but a personal foul against the Brackenridge Eagles. So both penalties have to be enforced. The live ball foul is an illegal block. That'll be a 10-yard penalty. So move it back to about the 25-yard line, and then the unsportsmanlike conduct will be assessed from there, a 15-yard penalty. They'll move it back the other way. So the official will come back 15 yards here, and 5, 10, 15, the line of scrimmage now, the Edison Golden Bears 40-yard line. And so that personal foul, really not much consequence for that as a result of the live ball illegal block by the Edison Golden Bears. If that had not occurred, the ball would be back in the Brackenridge Eagles into the field around the 45-yard line on the other side of the field here. But live ball foul, dead ball foul, both have to be enforced, both get marked off, and the line of scrimmage ends up at the 40. The Edison Golden Bear 40-yard line. 10 minutes and 1 second to play in the second half. In the third quarter here, neither team has called a timeout in the first 2 minutes of play. The Edison Golden Bears have forced a fumble, recovered it, and scored on the following play. And Tristan Lopez, beg your pardon, Tristan Trujillo trips up in the backfield, gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Taken down by number 7, Ethan Cuellar.
Number 7, Ethan Cuellar, the tackler, and we've seen Ethan Cuellar make some very nice plays here this evening. Ryan Lopez comes over to the sideline and gets his instructions from Coach Gibbons and gets back into the Edison Golden Bear huddle, ready to make the call. He's got 2 backs with him in the backfield. Tristan Trujillo is going to take the handoff, looking for some yardage. We got a flag way back here, away from the play.
Taking down by number 7, Ethan Cuellar. There is a penalty marker down.
Daniel Vidal, the ball carrier. For the Edison Golden Bears, takes the inside handoff and still looking for the signal. We had a flag thrown way back behind the play. The officials using wireless communications, they don't have to convene physically to have a conference. Holding is a call against the Edison Golden Bears, and with the tackle for loss and 3rd down and 12, the Brackenridge Eagles elect to decline that penalty. And they'll take their chances on 3rd and 12 instead of 2nd down and 22. The Edison Golden Bears took the lead for the first time this half, or the first time this game on their first play from scrimmage this half. Under a minute had been played in the 3rd quarter. Edison Golden Bears put up their 2nd touchdown, take the lead. Got a timeout, and it is the Edison Golden Bears. Coach Gibbons doesn't like something that he sees, and he's going to call a timeout. Edison Golden Bears and the Brackenridge Eagles going to their sideline. Matt Hake Southway Ford on the sponsorship team this year. We thank David Benavides and Anthony Martinez for their work in helping us make that collaboration happen. Matt Hake Southway Ford, located in the heart of Southside San Antonio on I-35 between Zarzamora and Highway 16. David Benavides, Anthony Martinez can guide you, help you navigate through what can be a complicated process. Whether you're looking for a new or a pre-owned vehicle, don't make that purchase until you talk to David or Anthony at Southway Ford. They'll make sure that you get the best deal on a pre-owned or a new vehicle, and also be sure that you get the best value on a trade-in as well. Matt Hake, Southway Ford, welcome to the RC Audio Sports sponsorship team. Presidio Concrete, 2nd year on our sponsorship team. Hector Gonzalez, Dre Gutierrez, we appreciate their support. And I'm telling you, if you're a big contractor and you've just got a big project that includes concrete, make sure Presidio Concrete is aware, and they can solicit a bid from them, and they will make sure that your project will be successful. If you're a residential owner, need a small job in the backyard, they can do that as well. Third down and 12 from under center. Ryan Lopez is going to drop back. He's got a receiver. It's a one-receiver route, and oh, my goodness, he a little bit behind the route. It gives Mikey Canizales enough time to make up some ground as the receiver had gotten behind the defense. The target was Matthew Gill. And max protect there, a one receiver route here down the numbers, and not a whole lot of decision making for Ryan Lopez. He was just going to heave that ball. There was no check downs. He was an open. He'd had to tuck and run, but the pass falls incomplete. 4th and 12, and the Edison Golden Bears will turn the ball over on downs. Ball bounces and takes a advantageous bounce for the Brackenridge Eagles back to the 46-yard line. So a very, very short punt, about a 15-yard punt for the Golden Bears, and the Brackenridge Eagles again will take possession near midfield. Both of the offense is really struggling. Both of the offense is really struggling to move the ball here in the second half. The Tower of America's great view here from the SAISD Sports Complex at Burbank High School, right next door to us. It's a Friday night downtown, and the Tower of America is lighting up downtown San Antonio. The Brackenridge Eagles hope to light up the scoreboard here. They haven't put a point up since taking a 12-point lead, an inside handoff, and a student body right. And the Brackenridge Eagles have broken to the second level. It is Joseph Delgado with the ball. Looking back, no flags. The official says touchdown. Let's take another look at that. That was a great play. Student body right for the Brackenridge Eagles. And we talk about lighting up the scoreboard, and they did. An inside handoff. Joseph Delgado takes that, and he's got a lot of blocking in front of him. Cuts back, and he is gone. Nobody's going to catch him. Touchdown, Brack, and the Eagles will retake the lead. A swinging gate formation, but the Eagles decide that they'd rather go for one here. The kick is up. The Edison Golden Bears had blocked the first two attempts that the Eagles had made at the extra point, but this one is good. And the Edison Golden Bears will retake the lead. We've got a good one here at the SAISD complex. 8 minutes and 19 seconds left to play in the third quarter. The Brackenridge Eagles up 19-14.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez and Associates today at 210-337-1111.
And we're back live. After the Eagles have retaken the lead, they enjoyed a 12-0 lead, and the Edison Golden Bears chipped away at it until they took the lead 14-12. And then Brack has scored here in the third quarter, their first score since, I believe, the first quarter for the Brackenridge Eagles. But back on the board and back in the lead, a 5-point lead for the Brackenridge Eagles, and they're going to send that ball downfield and give the Edison Golden Bears another shot at it. Brian Hasso handling the kicking duties for extra points and kickoffs for the Brackenridge Eagles. And the Edison Golden Bears elect to return that one. Alonzo Pettis back out to about the 33-yard line, and he was hit hard. I think he's going to stay on the field. The trainers are going to go out to tend to him. We're going to take a short break while that happens. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martínez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en que puedas confiar. Llama a Martínez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-337-1111.
La familia no es una cosa importante, es todo. At SAISD, family is practicing and making art. It's fulfilling your duty with honor. It's playing to win and changing lives through learning. Familia is getting you ready for college or getting you ready for your career. And at SAISD, the founding school district in the Alamo City, Familia is not an important thing. It's everything. And it's available to any student, no matter where they live. So come join our Familia. Now enroll.
And we're back to live action at the SAISD Sports Complex. The Edison Golden Bears back with the ball after a punt, a swing pass, and cannot hold on to it. Gary Lopez, the intended receiver, and an incomplete pass. It was number 3, Jalen Nichols, who was on the turf for a bit. Good news for everyone, especially those for cheering for the Edison Golden Bears. He left the field under his own power. He's walking around with a smile on his face now, and a little pep in the step on the sideline. I expect to see him back in the game. So after an incomplete pass, 2nd down and 10, the Edison Golden Bears have not moved the ball, but they did score after a turnover in a very short field. They scored on a one-play drive. A pass goes downfield. He's got a receiver just short. The officials called that incomplete. The targeted receiver is Isaiah Mendez Armstrong. And Coach Gibbons told us in his pregame visit, he said, you're going to see this put the ball up in the air more than you're accustomed to. He said this is going to be a look at the Edison Air Bears, and he's been true to his word. You can tell that it's a work in progress. They've had a couple of passes that probably should have been completed, but maybe a little short, just slightly overthrown here and there. Just the timing is not exactly right with it. Coach Gibbons told us in pregame how much it'd be important for him to win the game and then get a bye week coming up, and to work on some of the new parts of the scheme. Ryan swing pass out, and that ball gets deflected and lands in front of the target, Matthew Gill. So back-to-back incomplete passes. The Edison Golden Bears failed to move the ball on that possession. They'll have to punt 4th and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Back to return for the Brackenridge Eagles is Mikey Canizales, a senior on this team, and you know that he can be very, very dangerous. The Edison Golden Bears have really yet to punt to him. They're doing their best to punt away and keep the ball out of his hands on punt return. A low snap. Edison gets it off, and a big Edison bounce inside the 35-yard line. The Bears will touch it eventually, and the ball will be whistled dead. The Eagles will start this possession from their own 33-yard line. Again, this is Robert Villafranca bringing you play-by-play tonight. Cesar Mendez at the tech table. Isaiah Castro and Reese Robinson handling the camera work exceptionally well. Cesar does a great job at the tech table. One of several A-teams that we have on RC Audio Sports. Glad to work with them. Always a pleasure to work with this team. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. Mathis will ask for the snap and hand it off. It's Trujillo who takes the ball. And a tackle for loss for the Edison Golden Bears. And really a stout, two good defenses out here tonight. We made that point before the game at just how many of the SAISD schools have been really showing up on the defensive side of the ball. We've seen Jefferson play some good defense. We've seen Highlands, my goodness, play some good defense as well. Lanier and Brack and Edison have shown glimpses of of a very, very good defense. They're doing a great job here tonight with their defenses. Ball gets handed off to Canizales. There was a little delay in the play. I thought maybe there was a whistle. Inside handoff, jet sweep, and Canizales along on the far sideline. My goodness, a big play for the senior wide receiver, defensive back. The defense on their heels, and Brackenridge Eagles in a hurry to move to an up-tempo now as the defense moves back and tries to defend Mathis all by himself. No, it's a wildcat formation and a direct snap to Tristan Trujillo, and he's going to get some positive yardage. These teams that play up-tempo, and even the teams that have some hybrid up-tempo, you'll see a big play or big first down. And, man, if they haven't been super up-tempo up to that point, they're going to get up-tempo there. They feel like the defense is on their heels, got them against the ropes, and just keep it going. Mathis back at the quarterback spot. He's got a slot back over there by him. He's going to run it. Nobody to protect the edge on the Golden Bears defense, and Mathis has got a lane. He's going to run himself out of bounds just outside the 20-yard line. Not in the red zone just yet, but the Edison Golden Bears had some trouble on that right edge, and Patrick Mathis recognized that and took off that way. He was able to turn the corner untouched until he was escorted out of bounds at the 22-yard line. The Brackenridge Eagles with a 5-point lead on a march, trying to make this a 2-touchdown lead again. They enjoyed a 2-touchdown lead for most of the first half. Trujillo right up the middle. The Edison Golden Bears there to meet him. 67 was there quickly. A 3-yard gain for Trujillo and the Brackenridge Eagles. They are in the red zone. Mathis and Trujillo in the backfield. Trujillo will lead. Mathis a straightaway run. No RPO on that. I'm going to take the snap and go. Mathis gets some more positive yardage out to the 15-yard line. So a 3rd down and 3. You would expect this to be 4-down territory. The clock reaching about the 5-minute mark of the third quarter. And once again, the Eagles will send twins up top. Twins down here. Trujillo in the background with Mathis. 3rd and 3. Going to check the sidelines for the call, so plenty of time on the play clock. Trujillo adjusts himself. Mathis asks for the snap. Snap in time to Trujillo. The ball's on the turf. And 4th down, we see the official show the fist. That means 4th down. Trujillo able to recover his own fumble. No gain on the play. 4th down and 3. That was an audible from the sideline. The sideline thought they saw a vulnerability there in the Edison defense, but Trujillo mishandled the handoff and just had to go to the ground quickly to recover his own fumble. Basically the same situation in 4th down now. Trujillo and Mathis in the backfield. Mathis is going to step back. He's looking for the slant. He's got a receiver. Oh, incomplete. Number 2, Joseph Delgado, the target. And, boy, you can tell from that body language that he knows that he should have caught that pass. So the Brackenridge Eagles, they squander an opportunity here. They get into the red zone and had an open receiver inside the 5-yard line. Could have made it a 2-touchdown game here. That failed to do that. So the Edison Golden Bears still hanging around here in the third quarter. 4 minutes to go. Down by 5. The Edison Golden Bears here. Ryan Lopez will roll to his right. He's got a receiver in the flat. This time they do connect out there at about the 20-yard line.
Pass complete to Ezekiel Sanchez. Defending on the play, number 6, Anthony Ward for the Eagles. Brings up 2nd down and 7 at the
So a 3-yard gain on the quick pass out into the flats. The ball resting just inside the 20-yard line. Again, Ryan Lopez comes over to the sideline to get his signals from the Edison Golden Bear coaching staff. And an inside handoff. The Brackenridge Eagles on the edge, so they're going to turn that play up. Ezekiel Sanchez, the running back, gets beyond the line to gain a first down, move the chains. The Edison Golden Bears making some ground here as we wind down to the final 3 minutes of the third quarter. Ezekiel Sanchez, also one of, we've seen Ryan Lopez here tonight handle the quarterbacking duties. We've seen the Golden Bears go to 3 different quarterbacks depending on situation. They're staying with Ryan Lopez here tonight. Ezekiel Sanchez, one of those that can play quarterback and very, very athletic. Got some whistles, got some flags that will not count. False start is the call against the Edison Golden Bears. So they get a first down, they move the chains, and then on 1st and 10, a false start is going to cost them 5 yards, so they make it a little bit tougher for themselves. Ryan Lopez, both of these teams, again, Coach Gibbons and Coach Garcia. Coach Gibbons for the Edison Golden Bears, Coach Garcia for the Brackenridge Eagles. They want to win now. They want to win this year, but both of them have very young teams and an opportunity really to develop some young talent. Ryan Lopez, for example, on the carry there. Oh, that's a lot of contact out of bounds. Don't see a flag. So that will be okay there. But Ryan Lopez run out of bounds over there. He's a freshman. Jalen Nichols, we've called his name a bunch, a junior. Look in the, well, there was a flag. As it looked like, it appeared to be a lot of contact out there beyond the sideline. I looked that way and didn't see a flag fly, but obviously it did, as 15 yards are marked off, and a dead ball foul, personal foul like that always comes with an automatic first down. So the Brackenridge Eagles had the Edison Golden Bears back against the wall, 5-yard penalty, then a tackle for a loss, but again, they make a tackle out of bounds. The second time that the Eagles have made that mistake, and that one can really hurt. That's like dropping a foul ball. You had a person out. You had the batter out, but you give them another opportunity. So the Edison Golden Bears bookmarked that penalty that kept the drive alive. Ryan Lopez moves to his, rolls out to his left, just out of reach again. Boy, fingertips. Isaiah Mendez Armstrong. Way up high for that, but just beyond reach. And again, Ryan Lopez rolling to his left. He's a right-hander. That's a tough play to make. You're trying to avoid pressure. You're outrunning the defensive players that are chasing you down. You still got to square your shoulders up to get a right-handed throw. And the Bears have done a good job of protecting the edge and playing sideline to sideline. I beg your pardon. The Eagles, or on defense now, have done a good job of protecting the edge and rushing the quarterback when he rolls out. The jet sweep is handed off, and that one will get turned up. Number 9, Ezekiel Sanchez, again, the ball carrier. So after an incomplete pass and a 2nd and 10, we got about a 6-yard gain on that play. So 3rd and very manageable, 4 yards to go, right? Getting close to the midfield mark. A minute and 43 seconds left to play. This one will get snapped at about a minute and 20. So we're getting really close to finishing the third quarter here at the SAISD Sports Complex. Lopez again will take the snap. This time he rolls to his right. Again, a lot of pressure. He's got a receiver, and this time the defender drops the ball. Fortunately for the Edison Golden Bears, Mikey Canizales over there had an opportunity at an INT, and I don't think he expected that ball to get all the way to him, and unable to seal the deal on an interception. That would have been a big interception and probably a big return to go along with it. A personal foul after the play. This one goes against the Edison Golden Bears. So that was a dead ball foul, so it'll be 4th down. Mark off 15 yards. So instead of 3rd and 4, 15 will make it 19, 4th down, and 19 yards to go. The Edison Golden Bears had a chance. It looked like they were moving the ball just a bit, and then a couple of errors, and they're going to have to punt the ball away to the Eagles, who hold a 5-point lead. Flags and whistles before the snap. False start, so mark off another 5 yards for the Edison Golden Bears. So at some point when you're thinking special teams and you're thinking return or block, when that ball gets far enough back that you feel like even if they get a great punt off, we don't have a return man back there, we're okay with that. So the Brackenridge Eagles kind of sneaking up to the line of scrimmage, and I wouldn't be surprised to see a block here, or an attempted block as they get in. Well protected. The punt is off, no return man. So this will take a big bounce for the Edison Golden Bears. It's going to roll to the 30-yard line. The Eagles will take possession just over a minute to play in the third quarter. The Eagles with a 5-point lead. We appreciate Cody Knowlton, Ray Tejeda, and his Ray Tejeda's daughter, Stephanie Tejeda, over there at the SAISD press box scorers table. Appreciate Mr. Knowlton reminding those in attendance that every game played at the SAISD Sports Complex is streamed on RC Audio Sports 2. Patrick Mathis all alone, but he brings a receiver back. It's going to be a fake handoff, and Mathis running north and south, some positive yardage, maybe a 2-yard gain on the play. The Eagles will have to snap the ball. We got a timeout, though, however. Let's see who's called that one.
Lopez on defense for Edison. Brings up 2nd down.
The officials were calling a timeout. I'm not exactly sure why. Wind the clock again. Neither team called a timeout. About 50 seconds left to play. The Eagles will have to snap the ball at least one more time heading south before we move into the fourth quarter and we change the orientations. The quarterback for the Eagles now is number 2, Joseph Delgado. I think Patrick Mathis, I think he'd lost his helmet on that previous play, and he had to leave the field, and that's what it was, an official's timeout to have him leave the field. But he sits out for a play, and he's back. Joseph Delgado handling the quarterback duties, while Patrick Mathis had a mandatory rest, 1-play rest. 3rd and 5. Mathis again has got a running back in the backfield with him. It's Raheel out here on a swing pass. Mathis looking downfield. He's behind the defender. They connect. Number 1 for the Eagles, Elijah Reyna. That's worth a second look. Caesar, did we get that? Mathis will take the snap, and he's got a short roll to his left. No second thoughts about that. He's heaving that one behind the defender, and the Eagles at the Edison Golden Bear 31-yard line. That will be the end of the third quarter. And Caesar, if you give me an opportunity to talk about Yvette Diaz of Soul Rose Medicare and Legacy, it's October 15th starts a re-enrollment period for Medicare. So if you're eligible or will become eligible in 2026, you've got to make a call to somebody that's going to sit in your corner and help you make a correct decision. Here's the deal with Medicare: you might have the best policy out there for 2025, but policies change from year to year. It's very important to sit and evaluate your policy, make sure that the things that you liked about your policy in 2025 are going to still be there in 2026. Yvette Diaz, she studies these things all day long. Give her a call. Tell her, this is what I have. This is what I need. Is this the best match? He's like a matchmaker with people who need Medicare and people who have Medicare policies. Yvette Diaz will match you up perfectly. So after the big catch, the Brackenridge Eagles orienting now northbound. Patrick Mathis on the keeper all the way to the 25-yard line again. Not a whole lot of decisions to make there. We're going to give the ball to you, Patrick. You're going to roll right. We're going to get some blocking for you. Try to make a guy miss and make a play. So well executed. Well executed. Quarterback power. Comes up a little gingerly, so he's not going to take the snap on this series or on this play. It's going to be Tristan Trujillo, I believe, who took the snap, and right up the middle, he gets a little help from the offensive line, and the rugby scrum gets him up to the 20-yard line and move the chains. We've got an injury on the field, and the trainers are out quickly to tend to that. So while they do that, we're going to take a short break. Don't go away. We're in the fourth quarter.
At San Antonio ISD, parents and students have a choice to pick the best schools, a choice to take programs that explore a student's interests, and a choice to grow while keeping the future in mind. With so many options to best fit a student's needs, why go anywhere else? Choose SAISD. Apply now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660 for more information. The San Antonio Independent School District has the resources, the staff, and the schools to take your inspiration and make it a reality. No matter where you live, what language you speak, or where you want to go, SAISD will get you there. Register now at saisd.net/enroll or call 210-554-2660.
Shout out the athletic trainers for the Edison Golden Bears. The head athletic trainer is Dr. Mark Ruiz. The assistant athletic trainer, Michaela Childs. Brackenridge Eagles athletic trainer is Samantha Sines. Shout out to them. Hard working professionals. A little something glitchy before the snap. False start. Against the Eagles, it's going to cost them 5 yards. Two moved at the same time, and the whistle's blown quickly to stop the action there. So instead of a 1st and 10, the Eagles now face a 1st and 15. Instead of the line of scrimmage being the 18-yard line, it is the 23. So the Eagles threatening to score again, a 5-point lead, and looking to make it a 2-touchdown lead on this drive. Little misdirection, and it looks like Trujillo ends up with the football. He gets back to about the original line of scrimmage. I want to confirm that is Trujillo. I can see 1, 2, and now I see the other two. So Trujillo gets it back to I beg your pardon. 22 is Cruz Castillo. So it was Cruz Castillo that ran the ball there. Tristan, of course, is number 20. So Cruz will stay in the backfield with Patrick Mathis. 2nd down and 12. A low snap. Mathis is going to keep it alive. He's going to pick it up instead of falling on it, but he's got about 7 Golden Bears inviting him to the turf. So a false start and then a bad snap and a tackle for loss. Again, the Eagles sputtering here after a big play to get them near the red zone. And this is a big defensive series for the Edison Golden Bears. Again, a 2-touchdown lead in the final quarter. Scores have been hard to come by here tonight. Third and 15. Mathis asked for the snap. Looking downfield, got a receiver up over the top. Very well defended by the Edison Golden Bear cornerback. It's number 11. Cornerback/quarterback number 11, Ryan Lopez, having himself a game on both sides of the ball, and just excellent coverage on the play. So on 4th down, he's going to switch positions, and he's going to line up against Elijah Arena instead. 4th down. Mathis they have a receiver in the middle. Number 3, it's Mikey Gonzalez. I'm looking for a signal. The Bears are celebrating. I have not seen a signal. So the Bears break up the pass and an interception in the end zone. That'll bring the ball out to the 20-yard line. And yeah, that was a pick by the Edison Golden Bears. I couldn't find an official to confirm that. Well, let me correct that. The reason they didn't call it an intercept is it was an incomplete pass. The pass was broken up, no catch, and that works out better for the Edison Golden Bears because instead of having to start at the 20 for a touchback, a broken up pass, and they'll get to start at the 23. So the interception would have been actually a net negative for the Golden Bears. But Ryan Lopez, after making a couple of really good defensive plays, this time he's going to fake the jet sweep and turn the edge. He's got a great block, but the flag is thrown. And, man, that was Coach Gibbons just doesn't like the flag, and that was very borderline, I'm going to call it. The officials, of course, always have better angles than we do, but Isaiah Mendez-Armstrong was locked up over here on the perimeter, and it looked like he was about to get credit for a pancake, but the official throws a flag. He thinks he was holding. So that's going to move, and Coach Gibbons still stating his case over here to the line judge, and that's gonna cost the Golden Bears, and there's not a whole lot of room for error here as we reach the 9-minute mark. A 10-yard penalty on the hold instead of a 2 or 3 yard gain on the carry. That makes a big difference. So the ball moves back to the 17-yard line, or the 16-yard line. 1st down and 17 to go for the Edison Golden Bears. Still 3 downs to get there. Snap, an inside handoff, and the Brack Eagles are all over that play. Daniel Vidal takes the handoff. So Coach Gibbons probing the inside, the interior defense for the Brackenridge Eagles, maybe expecting them to be coming with some pressure, a little bit of a draw play. You don't see a whole lot of the old school conventional draw plays, but sometimes that inside handoff, a delayed handoff, is about the same thing. So now 2nd down and 16. No gain on that play. Ryan Lopez in the backfield again. This time he's going to look to air it out. He's got a receiver, and again, in and out of the hands. The Edison Golden Bears just having a hard time catching those passes. Number 9 was the target, Ezekiel Sanchez, and just unable to bring that one in. That would have been about an 8-yard gain and would have brought up, a 3rd and somewhat manageable, 3rd and difficult, 8 or 9 to go. But instead, with the incomplete pass, it's 3rd and way back, 3rd and 16 yards to go. So an interesting call for the Brackeridge Eagles defense. Did they send pressure? Did they sit back and cover the pass? They're going to cover, no pressure, looking downfield, overthrown, no good. Pass is incomplete. So the Brack Eagles on that defense, they rush 3 and they sit 8 back, and hard to find a gap in an 8-man defensive backfield. Ryan Lopez maybe intentionally overthrew that pass, and if he did, I wouldn't fault him for it. You certainly don't want to give up an interception and give the Eagles another short field. So put the ball in the hands of your punter or in the foot of your punter and have him punt this away. Let's play some defense, and maybe the Golden Bears are thinking we'll get another shot. So another good punt for the Edison Golden Bears will land at the 45, and Canizales is going to field that after a bounce. He's not going to give up those 10 or 15 yards that they have been giving up on Edison punts after the bounce. So with Canizales' short return, the ball will rest at the Edison Golden Bear 49-yard line. So 2 things on the Eagles' to-do list. One of them certainly score if we can. The other one is let's take some time off the clock. So the Eagles will do their best to hold possession here. Still really too much time really to play that clock, but we'll see how they can manage this clock. The handoff goes to Canizales. He shows some patience, looking for a gap to turn upfield. The Edison Golden Bears will pursue him all the way to the sideline. No gain. Well, I have to correct myself. About a 1 yard gain on the play. 2nd down and 9.
Second down and 9.
Mathis will hand the ball off. The Eagles will keep this on the ground again. Trujillo in the spin cycle, moving forward, getting some positive yardage. Maybe another yard gained on the play, maybe a yard and a half. 3rd down and 8. As the Eagles looking over to the sideline, Coach Garcia taking his time getting that signal in. He certainly wants to get that play clock down as far as they possibly can. The Eagles look like they could be in a little bit more of a hurry than they need to be. They're going to snap the ball with 15 seconds left. Mathis will drop back. He's got a receiver, and number 22 is Cruz. Castillo and the Eagles having trouble hanging on to those passes as well. So with a 5-point lead, a 4th down and 8, Coach Garcia is going to send his punt team out onto the field. No reason to roll the dice here at midfield and give, essentially, if you don't make it, you give the Golden Bears about a 50-yard benefit. The Eagles instead will put the ball downfield, and Ezekiel Sanchez, a very talented return man back there to return the kick. We'll see if the Eagles give him an opportunity here. From the 47-yard line, whistles. The back judge calling it, and his call is usually delay of game. And it is a delay of game from the back judge who watches the play clock behind the teams. A 5-yard penalty here at midfield, really not very costly. Sometimes you'll see an official, sometimes you'll see a coach actually take a delay of game here just to move back another 5 yards, give the punter a little bit more room to punt. And having some trouble lining up, the Eagles are. So they're going to have to burn a timeout here to get the correct alignment, get 11 men on the field in the right places. Yvette Diaz, Soul Rose Medicare and Legacy Shield will help you make a good decision with your Medicare policy. If you're enrolled now or if you're going to become eligible in 2026, here's the thing about Medicare. Every year you can re-enroll. Every year a policy can change. Even if you're very satisfied with your policy, it's not necessarily true that the same policy in 2025 is going to give you the same benefits in 2026. You got to study these things. Yvette Diaz studies them all day long. Give her a call. Let her know what you have. Let her know what your needs are, and she'll match you up with the perfect policy. Yvette Diaz. Superior Tax, owned, operated by Bobby Mendez, is over at Memorial Stadium with another A team on RC Audio Sports. The Bernie Greyhounds have traveled to Memorial Stadium to face the Harlandale Indians, but when he's not doing things for RC Audio Sports, he's at Superior Tax. And he told us, I think it's October 15th as well, is the deadline if you filed for an extension. So if you filed for an extension, it's time to get it done. If you need some help with that, Bobby Mendez is the guy to call. After a timeout, a double slide, 11 men in the right spots, and the Eagles will send that one downfield. A good bounce inside the 20, and the Edison Golden Bears. It's Alonzo Perez who ended up back there in the return position, kind of wisely. Fell on it like a catcher in baseball, just very safe. Very safe reception, but if he had let that one go, I think that ball would have rolled inside the 5-yard line. So a tough decision there for the return man, Alonzo Perez. I think he did the right thing, but still a great punt and bounce for the Eagles. The Edison Golden Bears will start this possession from their own 13-yard line. 87 yards away from pay dirt. 7 minutes and 25 seconds to do it in. Ryan Lopez again calling for some motion inside. He's gonna take the carry himself. Some positive yardage.
Lopez on the quarterback keeper. Taken down by number 12, Jerry Edison. Play.
Second down and 7 after a 3-yard gain. Arispe was the defender for the Brackenridge Eagles who ended the play. So from under center this time, the handoff goes to the running back. Daniel Vidal has been handling the running back duties. The Brackenridge Eagles celebrating a tackle for loss. Third down and 8, 6 minutes and 19 seconds left to go. Still plenty of time to put that ball away and put it in the hands of your defense to give yourself one more chance. I'm not sure that this is we're exactly at the point in the game where you're going to roll the dice and go for it on fourth down deep in your own territory. The play clock rolling down. The Golden Bears have about 5 seconds to snap it, and they're going to get that snap off just in time. Ryan Lopez will pitch. And again, the Brackenridge Eagles defense right there at the line of scrimmage, not letting that play go anywhere. So another 40 seconds on the play clock, 5:44. The Edison Golden Bears will punt this ball away at about the 5-minute mark, and then ask their defense to hold the Eagles and give their offense one more chance. Of course, the Eagles, opposite from that, they want the ball and feel like they can run the clock out. A couple of first downs, and they'll run the clock out. Both teams have burned a timeout. Brackenridge with 2 timeouts left, and the Edison Golden Bears also with 2 timeouts. Punt is away, no return man. Good Edison bounce. Goes out of bounds at the 42-yard line, at the Brackenridge 42-yard line. So we're going to call that a short field. 5 minutes and 8 seconds left to play in the game. The Brackenridge Eagles with the ball and the lead. So keep in mind, if it's a play that doesn't stop the clock, the play clock goes to 40 seconds. So if you get a first down and keep that clock running, three downs is going to get you 40 times 3, 120 seconds. That's 2 minutes. So a couple of first downs here, and the Eagles will be in some serious control. We'll see if they can move the ball here. Some confusion. The ball is on the turf. And the Edison Golden Bears, the Eagles, the answer to that question is that the Eagles will not be able to move the ball. A little bit of confusion on the handoff. I think Mathis was trying to pull it. And Tristan Trujillo thought that Mathis was handing it off. So a little bit of confusion on the handoff, and the ball lands on the turf. The Golden Bear defense getting some penetration, falling on the football. So they get the ball right back. We can forget about all that clock calculation, clock calculus. The Edison Golden Bears now with possession of the ball, 5 minutes and 3 seconds to do something with it near midfield at their own 47-yard line. The clock's not running. The play clock is still about 10 seconds left for the Bears to snap the ball. They're going to bring motion to the inside, and Ryan Lopez will take the snap. A short drop back. He's looking down the middle. He's got a receiver. This time they connect. Again, at number 24 for the Edison Golden Bears has had a night. Isaiah Mendez Armstrong, and that one deserves a second look. Great protection. You're going to see Lopez here. Just a big pocket around him. He's able to look downfield. And Isaiah Mendez Armstrong there for him. This time he holds on to the football. A big gain. The line of scrimmage, move it up to the 25-yard line. So a quick and short timeout as the chains fix themselves. The clock running again. We're at about 4.5 minutes to play. Ryan Lopez under center this time is going to hand the ball off, and the Edison Golden Bears are going to get a little bit of yardage. Positive yardage is all that they're looking for in this situation. Daniel Vidal has been the workhorse for the Golden Bears rushing game. Again, the Edison Golden Bears going to the air a little bit more than we're accustomed to seeing, and Coach Gibbons kind of gave us the sneak preview of that in our visit before the game. True to his word, Ryan Lopez will head back to the huddle. Still 15 seconds on the play clock. The game clock rolling down. Still not an area of concern. 4 minutes, plenty of time here for the Edison Golden Bears. No reason to rush, but they do need to get that snap off before the play clock winds down. Again, a handoff inside, and this time it goes to number 20. That's Gary Lopez, who has not run the ball much today, but more positive yardage, and clearly, just without question, in 4-down territory here for the Edison Golden Bears. 3rd down here, so you got to be thinking 2 plays. You got to be thinking 2 plays just in case we don't make, just in case we, if you're the Edison Golden Bears, talking from the perspective of the offensive team, just in case the Edison Golden Bears do not make this, I got to be thinking to play ahead here. So a very, very tight formation, tight splits here under center. You would expect that to end up a quarterback sneak. Not a whole lot of surge. It was a little bit of positive yardage, but the Brack Eagles defensive line and linebackers pretty much stood that surge up and didn't get far. The Edison Golden Bears did not get far. So 4th and short, and on the play, Ryan Lopez a little shaken up, but he's up under his own power. Comes over to the sideline for his instructions, and Coach Gibbons is going to take a close look at him here, maybe even think about a timeout to give him an opportunity to recover. No, he feels like he's good to go. So right back into the huddle. 10 seconds to get that play off, and I'm sure that Coach Gibbons is watching. He's already talking to the official. Timeout, he says. Yep. It took a little bit of time as Ryan Lopez came over to the sideline, a little shaken up, and you could tell that Coach Gibbons was making an assessment there, just trying to figure out if he was ready to get that next play in or not. It took a little bit longer than he had wanted to, and it's going to cost him a timeout. So 4th and short, and a good timeout here. 1 timeout left for the Bears, 2 timeouts left for the Brackenridge Eagles. This is, this is a game in a nutshell. 1 play, 1 yard. The Brackenridge Eagles with 1 timeout now, that would make a difference if the ball goes over on downs. The Edison Golden Bears with only 1 timeout, it would make it a little bit easier for an Eagle offense to run the clock out. But again, there's just no way that you couldn't take a timeout in that situation with the play clock rolling down to the 5-second mark. And let's talk this over. Let's make sure we're all on the same page. This is we can't win the game without winning this play. So let's concentrate on winning this play. Coach Gibbons is telling his offense. And on the other side of the ball, stop the Golden Bears. And the Eagles in big time control. If they can run a play without fumbling here. Ryan Lopez is going to go under center. And again, tight, got a timeout. This time the Eagles are going to call it. We're going to keep it here. It's a little chess game going on. The Eagles see the lineup, and really no reason for them to keep their timeouts. So a good defensive timeout. You don't usually think that a defensive timeout is a good one. I know a lot of head coaches and offensive coordinators that just do not, just really resistant about letting a defense to call a timeout. But here in this situation, this was a rare situation where it's a good call. You're not going to need them, even if you get the ball back on offense. You're not going to need them if you can stop this play. So this play is it. I mean, this is you're putting a lot of marbles, putting a lot of eggs in this basket. The Edison Golden Bears are on offense, and the Brackenridge Eagles on defense. This is mano a mano, 1 yard, 4th down and 1. The Edison Golden Bears win this play, and they still have an opportunity to win the game. The Brackenridge Eagles win this play, and the Eagles are very likely to ride the happy bus home. So here we go, a timeout for the Edison Golden Bears and a timeout for the Brackenridge Eagles. Still 1 wide receiver. They changed from the left side to the right side, but the splits are still extremely tight. Ryan Lopez still taking the snap from under center. He's going to fake the handoff. He's got that 1 receiver Looking for the slant, does not connect. The ball falls incomplete, and the Brackenridge Eagles defense celebrating what they think is a victory at this point. So the Edison Golden Bears can stop the ball once. Three plays without a timeout or without stopping the clock. You got 40 seconds every play. 3 of those gives you 120 seconds. That's 2 minutes. So a first down for the Brackenridge Eagles would just about seal the deal here. If the Edison Golden Bears can keep them from gaining a first down, still they're going to have the ball left with very, very little time left on the clock. In a shotgun formation, still Mathis back there, and a nice snap deep. He's going to run the ball himself between the hash marks, so no chance of stopping the clock there. About a 5-yard gain, and the clock will roll. No timeout here as the 2-minute warning approaches, so this will benefit the Edison Golden Bears. Actually, usually that timeout helps the offense, but if the defense is behind, that 2-minute timeout, 2-minute warning helps them. You're watching high school football on the RC Audio Sports YouTube channel, on RC Audio Sports 2 YouTube channel from the SAISD Sports Complex.
¿Has estado en un choque? Es ilegal que un abogado se ponga en contacto contigo primero. Si el tubo lo hiciera, podría arruinar su caso. No confíes en abogados que rompen la ley. Martínez y Asociados, elegido como el mejor bufete de abogados de San Antonio durante 3 años, después de haber estado en un choque. Ve con alguien en que puedas confiar. Llama a Martínez y Asociados. Con nosotros es personal.
Llame al 210-337-1111.
And we come back to the SAISD Sports Complex after the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 4. We're going to call it for the Brackenridge Eagles. A first down here will just about seal the deal. A direct snap. Cruz Castillo in a wildcat formation, and this is where Coach Gibbons will use his final timeout. 1 minute and 53 seconds left to play. 3rd down and 4. So in that clock calculus that we were talking about earlier, you got to factor in the 2-minute warning. So again, the 2-minute warning kind of changes the calculus just a little bit. You're not able to run 120 seconds off the clock if you keep the ball live. If you're going to approach that 2-minute mark, you got to take that into consideration, and that figured large here in the strategy. And Coach Gibbons now with a 3rd and defending a 3rd and 4 with 1 minute and 53 seconds left. Let's do some clock calculus here. If the Golden Bears hold the Eagles and force them to punt, you can expect about 50 seconds off the clock. They'll get the ball back with about a minute if they can stop the Eagles on this play. Patrick Mathis finds some running room, and the Eagles are there, not in time, and that'll be a first down. Patrick Mathis will gain a first down, and that will allow the Eagles to go to victory formation and run the clock out. 1 minute and 46 seconds left to play here. And rolling. Or he went out of bounds, so that stops the clock. So again, well, that figures in the calculus as well. The clock not rolling because he went out of bounds. But so they might be 1 play short of the victory formation just yet. They're going to have to play football. Mathis straight up the field. He breaks it, and he's through the hash marks. It's going to be a 70-yard dash. Mathis very wisely. That showed a lot of football IQ there. Instead of trying to score that touchdown and maybe have somebody swipe the ball out from his possession, he knows that first down has done it. He goes to the ground, and that should do it. 1 minute and 29 seconds left to play. They've got 4 downs. And now you see the victory formation. Patrick Mathis looking over at the clock. He's going to let it wind down to inside 5 seconds and use every second that he's got. If they've got the right idea here, if they can do this a couple of times, we'll be calling the Brackenridge Eagles victorious. Victory formation, take the knee. The clock continues to roll. We'll have to snap the ball one more time. So the Brackenridge Eagles, if unless something really, really crazy happens here, the Brackenridge Eagles will improve to 2-4 for the season, 1-1 in district play, and the Edison Golden Bears will suffer their 7th loss of the season. They'll drop to 0-3 in district play. Victory formation once again, and we'll watch the clock wind down. We are not going to announce the players of the game here before we come off the stream. You're going to have to come to our social media page to see who we have selected as our players of the game, offensively and defensively. We're going to go downstairs and try to catch Coach Garcia for a little post-game visit. This is RC Audio Sports 2 on YouTube. Robert Villafranca alongside Cesar Mendez, Isaiah Castro, and Reese Robinson on the team here tonight. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time.
When you're hit by a motor vehicle, there's nobody that tells you that there's most likely going to be a $1 billion insurance company protecting the driver that just hit you. It's a mistake to play in traffic, just like it's a mistake to go against an auto insurance company all alone. When you get into a car crash, don't fight the $1 billion auto insurance companies alone. If you've been injured in a car crash, call Martinez & Associates today at 210-33